Back then they were rough, so we just whacked them together. There was no finesse in the finish or anything like that, so it was just a tool that we used. And
so what, you just get in there and just...
yeah, we shaped it fairly roughly. The rails, I worried about the rails, got them reasonably right, but didn't worry about the finish. As long as it kept the water out for a few weeks, we used to only give it 2 or 3 coats of varnish and then whack them in the water. Yeah. Well, the ones I'm making now, I spend roughly a month on it, but in hours, I don't know, probably 2 full working weeks, maybe 80 hours.
Even back then, when's that like?
It was crazy. The very first, when we got the balsa, the only resin we could get was laminating resin. So we had to do the whole surfboard with laminating resin. And as you know, you try to grind it off, it's sticky. Well, in the end, like, I used to hand wet and dry the sticky bit off so that we could ride the bloody things. But it didn't take long, and we did start getting filler coats, and after that we ended up even getting finish coats, but for a few months, for about 6 months, it was pretty hairy.
Where were you getting this stuff from?
The Cura factory was fun, even to get to the surf you had to go past the pub. That was your first handicap. But it was, especially when we were trying things, blokes would come up from Sydney and want to shape a board. Well, I'd let them. We'd take it out in the water. Sometimes it worked real good, sometimes it didn't. Then we'd go to the pub and drown our sorrows or cheer ourselves. And stupid as it may sound, I never wore a mask at all. And I think, it's absolutely got something to do with your genes or just luck of the draw. I sanded, I've virtually drunk acetone, and I had it up my nose, and I've reeled out of finish coat rooms after about 4 hours in there with no thing. You're as silly as a wheel by the time you come out. And I'm very healthy in the lungs and that. There's no problem. Bloody awful compared with today. They are, they're very fast. They're very slow to manoeuvre. They've got a great tendency to go down the mine. The nose diggers, you can't possibly ride the nose. You can get within a foot of it and then you're gone, But a lot of fun. It was, as I said, we had a lot of fun on it because it was a lot more fun than riding the 16-footers.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, a lot more. It was 1,000%. So it was all good.